First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you put your mind to. You understand me? Also, I do want to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you out here trying to force no scenario for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I promise you, you're going to get it through another individual, all right? Also, y'all already know my voice damn near on DMX as we speak, so I'm loud. I'm only going to get louder. So this is about the time for you to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? Now, listen, before we jump in, I want to say thank you so much for all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes, y'all gifting, just y'all's presence. You understand me? I definitely appreciate that. So it's not about y'all gifting. It's just the gift of your presence. You understand me? And that you willing to give them. I appreciate you. Also, I do want to say, we've been talking about as far as courses, online virtual courses becoming available. So just know, the link in my bio, we now have 1 hour course classes coming up. All right, we got one for the self-love. We got one from disconnected from karmic cycles. We got various selections to choose from. And believe it or not, you're going to get an hour course for only $25, babies. So definitely, as long as they're available, the links in my bio, I do have a select number of availability per class. But again, virtual courses is now accessible. The links in my bio. You're going to select the choice you understand that you want, and go ahead and we're going to get that started, all right? So now listen, with that being said, chosen ones, there's a few things that's been happening, all right? Just know that. So I'm going to clear up as far as energy that you've been feeling, as well as what you're going to be feeling at this point in time, okay? So a lot of you have been saying you feeling a lot freer. You feeling a lot clearer. Your sights are now strong. You starting to feel more so like your original self. I want you to realize that those bounds and bonds that individuals had once placed on you, as well as those bounds and bonds that you may have placed on you, I want you to realize that at those times they are permanently removed and they will no longer be able to come back to you. Now, with that being said, this is somebody's confirmation here today. Because you may have, again, been going through spiritual warfare left and right. You had certain individuals always trying to start a fight. You had certain chaos, certain confusions, individuals projecting their energy, attempting to send certain illusions. You may not have knew these individuals personally, but I want you to realize that these individuals took you being you personal. You understand me? So with that being said, we're going to let you know exactly what had been done, all right? I want you to realize that there's certain individuals that you was connected to. Again, past friends, certain partners that you attempted to pursue, or they may have wanted to pursue you. I want you to realize that there's certain individuals, again, family members as well, that felt a certain type of way about you. See, at the time that they was connected to you, you kept trying to ask these individuals what was wrong because you picked up on the difference when they came along. You realize that certain individuals, again, roll their eyes or act like they had a problem when you enter the room. Certain people that, again, always wanted to put certain projections and they insecurities off on you. See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, when I told you this before, right? The law of confirmation, what that says is energy cannot be created. It cannot be, I'm trying to tell you. Energy can't be created, nor can it be destroyed. It can only be transferred or transformed. So why you think that when you got off of the phone with certain individuals that was feeling a certain type of way, you may have went into the conversation helping them try and find a certain type of way. Then when you got off the phone, they feeling better, but now you feeling sad because y'all two done switched place. See, I want you to realize at that time, certain people deliberately was calling you to call on certain demise. See, certain people was calling you just for you to take on certain problem that had arise. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that that no longer can happen. See, now you started to realize who was snagging you in a sense and why you may have felt like you was energetically lacking. See, the whole time you was the prize, but these individuals was putting off their pressure on you. See, I want you to realize that there's certain people that was connected to you, but they was taking certain blessings and energy from you and taking it to other individuals. See, there's certain false ass twin flames, certain individuals that may have been some toxic ass soulmates, certain people that had a position to play a powerful place, but they chose to do certain karmic things. See, I want you to realize that there's certain individuals that you had love for, but they ain't truly love you. There were certain people that, again, just wanted to take certain things from you and take it to their crew. See, they may have seemed like they had it like that, but they only had it because it was you. See, they only had certain success and certain abundance because you was speaking that into them, so certain things were starting to come through. See, I want you to realize when you were speaking to them, when you were speaking and pouring light into them, certain things started illuminating, and that's when certain things started producing. See, they was using your light like that sun to sit there and produce certain abundance and fruits for them. But instead of coming to you and providing you some of the things that you produce, they end up trying to take it to other individuals to do. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one. See, there were certain people that called themselves trying to sabotage you. They called themselves trying to slow you down in a sense. They try to be little speed bumps when it came to you. See, one thing about these speed bumps, right? They may have you slow down a little bit. But one thing's for sure, if you slow down, your ass is still going to have the ability to get up over them. See, I want you to realize that these individuals thought that they were sending certain things to you that you was going to stop. They thought they was going to throw certain things in your robe the whole time you divine. So God told you to slow up. You seen those signs. See, when you seen those yields, that was God speaking to you. See, when you seen those yields, that was God telling you to heal you. When you seen those yields, you started to watch out for certain individuals. See, you trusted those signs, chosen ones. You understand me? Those other individuals didn't, because they got signs too. See, they got signs and synchronicities that told them to stop targeting you. See, they didn't sat there and seen certain things and signs come through. See, God done sat there and made certain bells ring off. Every time they called themselves putting certain magic and manipulations towards you. See, chosen ones, they got those signs, but they chose not to slow up. They got those signs, but they put they pedal to the metal when they started to, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, these individuals, they not right. They was using your life to produce certain things so that they could continue to have life. I want you to realize that it's toe tag season. And I mean that. See, I'm trying to tell you, certain people that was deceiving you, you starting to see that. See, I want you to realize flames. These toxic ass twin flames, these toxic ass soulmates, these people that befriended you to betray you. I want you to realize that they starting to have certain karma and consequences come through. Certain death and destruction. They starting to see certain truths about you. See, they spread those lies, chosen ones. But all they did was, see, they sat there and called themselves spreading some shit about you. Whole time, what does shit truly do? See, even certain cow manure can be used to produce certain fruits. See, I'm trying to say everything that they call themselves laying in front of you, you was able to get over. Everything that they try to do to you, you was able to defeat because you truly one of God's soldiers. See, chosen ones, they not like that. You heard me. They not. They try to cause certain illusions and confusions. They try to cause certain plots. Whole time I'm trying to tell you that they starting to see their demise as you see your uprise, but all you had to do was slow that shit down and take your time. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You heard me. Now, you're going to have certain toxic twin flames or toxic ass soulmates or friends that try to befriend you, to betray you. They going to try to come back to you, say certain nice things to you, thinking that, okay, is it a possibility that you didn't see through to their truths? Whole time, God already showed you what they planned to do, and God told you that you needed to make some moves, but God told you to be silent and don't tell these people because they was going to try to target you. See, chosen ones. They don't realize that they was part of their whole setup, in a sense. God knew that they was going to be like some peasant. You got to think of certain animals or insects or certain Man, listen, think of mosquitoes in a sense. When they see a light, they go to the light. That light calls them in. So God knew that your light was going to call in these individuals who was going to target you, but your light was hot enough to burn these individuals. I'm trying to tell you, they losing their life. Certain individuals that tried you, they currently going through certain... Man, listen, chosen ones. You gonna see who was trying you. I want you to realize that you had certain friends, toxic twin flames, toxic ass soulmates that was using your energy to produce for other individuals. They was spreading lies, trying to cause your demise, didn't realize that those lies was going to be used as a foundation to see your uprise. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. But they seeing it now. See, they gonna try to come to you to cop the deuce in a sense, thinking that you could try to have certain blessings come down. See, they starting to be dried out. See, they was using you in a sense. You was speaking life into them. That's pouring water into them. Now they stuff that money that they was paying these practitioners to play in your energy has dried up. Those individuals that was helping them now going through certain karma. These people are about to lose their lives again. They gonna see your uprise right before they come to the end. I'm trying to tell you, I done seen certain signs and synchronicities, visions too, that show individuals identifying these toxic ass twin flames from a toe tag. I'm trying to tell you, all because they crossed you. There's certain toxic twin flames and toxic soulmates that should have played that position, but instead they chose to try to cause certain bad change. They kind of steal from you. They try to lie on you. They try to do certain things. I'm trying to tell you, half of them try to become you too. Chosen ones. They about to see. They called you crazy. They told you that all of these things wasn't happening, that wasn't reality. But I'm trying to tell you, they starting to see certain things play out. There's certain toxic twin flames that was doing love magic on you to try to keep you in a certain place. They was trying to keep you restricted while they went ahead and made certain moves. Then all of a sudden, you started to realize that their karmic partner was doing magic on them too. See, they was doing love spells on you to keep you stuck and waiting for them to show back up. Then they had a karmic partner that they was connected to that was doing certain magic on them to keep them stuck. Then all of a sudden, that karmic partner started doing magic on you too, just based upon the fact that she ain't want you with that individual, not realizing that you seen through that individual and you truly seen their truth. You realize that that was a karmic twin flames. That's not really your true boo. Certain soulmates and friends and family that tried to try you now going through certain trials because you called judgment on these individuals. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You heard me. They gonna see. See, they should have truly been doing the things that they were saying. They should have practiced what they preached. See, they said that they were successful, but they truly wasn't. Because let's talk, right? They may have seemed like they was doing better than you based upon the illusion that they was putting over you so that you would think highly of these individuals, because what your mind says is what gets produced. So in your mind, if you thought that these individuals was better than you, then that's some things that was going to start to come true. See, they wanted you to feel like you had been left. They wanted you to feel like you truly wasn't blessed, because if you put them on that pedestal, then they had the ability to continue to try to step all over you. You heard me. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. See, God done sat there and woke your ass up and realized what certain work has truly been done. See, they was doing work on you while you was working with God. See, they was doing work on you when you was sitting there going within and inside. See, they went to other individuals to put dirt on you. Whole time they ain't realized that that dirt was going to be used to show the truth about these individuals. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. See, that magic, there's certain people that was close to you, right? God told you that whoever crossed you was about to lose their life. Whoever did magic on you, they people was going to go to. Then you starting to realize who you can truly go to, because all of a sudden you started to see certain things get produced. You started to see certain people connected to those people that you used to be connected to. They started to die, lose their lives, their money start going too. I'm trying to tell you certain things that these people are going through. They not going to win. They should have went within. They tried to do magic on you so that you could keep trying to speak life into them, chosen ones. You better speak that shit about you. You heard me. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, you out here boosting them up. In their head, they make sure that you sit there and pour more energy into them. They try to put off certain projections and illusions to make you think that they winning. But is it truthfully winning if you had a scam to get it? Huh? Because they stupid. They sat there and sold their soul for some shit that God would have already have given them. I'm trying to tell you. See, again, you seen the signs. God told you to slow down. God told you to coast on this ride. You seen that little speed bump, but you knew that that speed bump couldn't stop you. You just had to slow down in a sense to get over it. That's what you did. Now you starting to produce. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. Now these karmic soulmates starting to lose their life. Now again, they tired. They gonna try to come to you to spare them. But they wasn't sparing you when they try to cause certain misery to you. Also that they could look like they was the it man or it woman to they people. Man, they about to lose their life. You heard me. They did all of that. See, now God removed you from these individuals and they starting to see where those blessings was truly at. See, they was sitting there coming across to those karmics like they had it all. Whole time they only had it because your ass was involved. They only had it because you was speaking life into them and gave them the ability to grab it. Now they starting to realize that when you cut them off, they ain't got nothing. Now they got to count they loss. Half of them still try to count on you. Now they confused because they can't come back to you. You wondering why they ain't reach out. It's because all around you is your true divine soul crew that there's a motherfucker that ain't truly for you to come around you. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You out here waiting for so-and-so to reach back. So-and-so about to lose their lives. You understand me? So-and-so been trying to get in contact, but they can't reach that line. So-and-so been trying to plead their case. Been trying to send certain shit your way. So-and-so knows that they about to lose, and now their asses is fully displaced in disgrace, about to be... Man, listen. You heard me. Chosen ones, we not them for real. Again, you did the work. You went inside. You truly healed. They seemed like they were successful. Now, let's talk. This how the devil done knocked their asses off. The devil done psyched them up to give up something that God already would have gave them had they be them, had they stepped in their purpose, and that's the blessings that they would have been seeing. But all they seen was what the devil told them to do, that they could quickly try to target you to produce quick fruit. Whole time they ain't realized that that fruit was fake. That when they went to go bite it, they was going to feel a certain type of way. See, that shit was poison. It looked nice, but that shit wasn't right. See, I'm trying to tell you again why these karmics currently about to lose their life. Certain people you used to love, God had you back up away from them. Why? See, when you disconnected from them, you mourned. Why do you think so? Why? Because God energetically was telling you what was going to happen to people who tried you. They was going to die. See, chosen ones. I'm trying to tell you, these individuals try to cause certain failures to you. God told you to chill out. He put you in timeout. You thought it was something that you did. Whole time God put you on timeout because he was about to have those people look stupid. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you felt a certain type of way. When these individuals walk away and chose another type of person, you ain't know that you was saved that day. See, if you had got caught up, you would have got caught up to some karma and consequences that ain't belong to you. You would have got caught up for some corruption that you ain't even do like these individuals. You would have got caught up in some shit, got some STDs, and I ain't talking about them sexually transmitted diseases. I'm talking about those sexually transmitted demons. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you was out here face all cracked up, crying because you lost that child, not realizing that had you had a child right now, you would have been bound to that dark shit right now. Chosen ones, you don't realize that God spared you because that person that you was trying to plant that seed didn't deserve you. See, you sit there and try to build up with these people that was trying to put things on your back. Now, again, you had to face those demons, and now they try to come back. See, they try to befriend you to the betray you. They try to become you. Then they blew a fuse trying to be you. Then they try to group up with other individuals to try to defeat you. When they seen that that shit was impossible, now they try to come back to you to see how you got out all of the things that they sent to you. I'm trying to tell you. You heard me. Boy. They done fucked up. They know that. They about to get that shoulder tap and escorted off the premises. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, they gonna always forever remember this. See, had they realized who they was trying at that time, they may have had more time, but they didn't. See, they wanted to do all these things to you. Now they wondering why they blessings is missing. See, the devil gassed them up. If you truly, let's talk, right? If they paying practitioners, right? So let's talk. If they paying practitioners, right, to create magic, to seem like they successful, these practitioners told them that they can have it. Do they realize that they getting finessed in a sense? Because if that practitioner is really like that, and that magic truly worked, then you shouldn't have had to sign certain deals to get it. If that magic really worked, why you had to sign for that PPP loan to get it? If that magic truly worked, why'd you have to do certain scam and shit to see it? See, chosen ones, they got finessed. Because again, they gonna still fail. They failed that test. If the practitioners truly could do these things for you, if this shit wasn't an illusion and they had these blessings come towards you, then how come you had to sign certain scams to get it? How come you had to steal from certain people to get it? If it was for you, then don't you think that practitioner would have had those blessings hidden towards you? Whole time they had you caught in an illusion. Now your ass confused how you got caught up in the end. You dumb. What do you think that the devil has just done? Finessed you out of using your own funds? You stupid. You sold your soul for 10 stacks. You sold your soul for 5 stacks. You sold your soul when God would have gave you them blessings and had it come back to back on some Drake shit. You dumb. You dumb. How you think you won when you had to do some scamming shit to get it? Now when the government finally catches up, boy, is your ass about to get it. See, this toxic twin flame about to have a toe tag, or because he had certain people come after your ass. Now his karmic about to get booked too. She gonna lose her life in that jail cell, all because she tried you. See, in the trial, she thinking that her people gonna come through. Whole time she ain't realized her people getting jammed up too. I'm trying to tell you. How you thought that you won if you had a scam to do it? You got caught up. You should have just not paid that practitioner and did the same shit that you did. Because honestly, regardless of how you look at it, your ass is gonna end up dead. You stupid. Huh? You a dumb for real. And I ain't talk about the lollipop. What? You dumb for real. In Maryland, we call them dummies. Oh, you a dummy. You got the devil to do a pyramid scheme. Told you if you get these people to help you scheme that you was going to get certain abundant things, but you had to take from this person and take from that. Then you had to get more people in order for your ass to collect. Now you starting to realize that you getting jammed up because you ain't realized where you was at. You, man, listen, chosen ones. They dumb. You heard me. They dumb. DMV area, we know, we call them dummies. And we ain't even talking about, man, you did all of that. You shouldn't even paid that practitioner. Instead, you should have tried to pay them funds back. You should have sat there and gave back everything that you stole. Now you still gonna have to see certain people's success. And they still gonna get all that money back that you took while your ass look a hot mess. Look, man, listen. What you thought? Huh? You dummy. How they finesse you out of your own money, trying to steal something from me that you can't get. Now again, you hurting. Now your ass is damn near dead. You getting sick. That shit you got rid of is coming back. Your kids are starting to be in lack. Your grandmother, auntie, homeboys too. Baby mother's about to be dead. Her ass about to catch that blues. You about to get that toe tag because you chose to sit there and get certain people to target chosen ones when you ain't know no better. You knew what you should. Man, listen. I'm trying to tell you. We not going to argue with a corpse because we already felt that energy change. We already know how this is about to happen. That's why, again, you getting all your energy back. You may feel a little tired because you recharging all of that. I'm trying to tell you, God's giving you back everything that they took from you and more. Things that they could have had for them in store. Now they don't get that. Now God's going to give you that shit because they should have never touched something that God had given. I'm trying to tell you. How they do that? How you dumb? You did all that magic, went to DR, went to Puerto Rico. Now, let me be honest. Y'all know I tell you certain places that's about to get it. Now, the continent of Africa, y'all done did some shit. I'm talking about certain countries along those lines, they about to get it. Because you was out here doing voodoo and hoodoo for certain individuals, and you ain't know why they came to you to even do it and who you was doing it on. See, you thought that shit worked, but you was getting used all along. Now those powers you used to have, now your ass is in lack. Now you done blew a fuse trying to target this individuals. God's coming back to collect. I'm trying to tell you. Whoever, I'm going to name a few places. Nigeria, you about to get it. Ghana, you about to get it. Haiti, you about to get it. Jamaica, unfortunately, you about to get it. Certain, not just Africa. I had to name a few places too. Already said Mexico, you about to catch that blues. I already told you Puerto Rico and the DR too. Anybody that was doing that hocus pocus shit, God got something for you. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, you thought that because you was sitting there having your people who was from afar, you ain't think that the chosen ones was going to be able to see that far? You ain't think that the chosen ones was going to be able to put 2 and 2 together to see who sent you? You ain't realize that the chosen ones is not the same as you karmic individuals? Don't you realize that we got certain tools inside that's going to help us have an uprise while we sit there and witness your demise? You dumb as shit. Now your ass about to get it. You gonna realize that certain people that had fake pages and behind false pictures was sent by your... Because I'm trying to tell you, you dumb. How you did that? Do you know what you got involved with, son? You stupid. You did all of that. Now you about to see you and your peoples all in lack across those seas. They got karma coming back. And best believe everybody's about to get booked because you ain't pay that tax. You stupid. What you thought? Oh, yeah. You had them fraudulent accounts, that WhatsApp too, huh? God said, what's up as he come back to you, huh? You had that Cash App trying to collect certain scams and put prices on certain people's heads. Whole time you ain't realized that you was putting a price on your head instead. You done paid for your... Man, listen. Now, we going to talk about the U.S. There's certain places that's about to be a hot-ass mess. Let's talk about that, right? So, Florida... You about to get it. Already said Mississippi. Y'all know I already said Texas. You already know certain places, Alabama, you gonna catch that too. Anybody who sat there and tried to falsely hold certain power off of certain individuals. So let me tell you, certain places that had slaves on them, you about to get demolished. Certain shit that was buried is about to start get presented. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't know what y'all done got into. Ancestors is coming back, and I'm trying to tell you full effect, and I ain't even just talking about my melanin individuals. You heard me. Man, listen. You better get to higher ground right now. If you in Texas, get to higher ground. Because I tell you, on some chopped and screwed shit, it's about to go down. You heard me. So when I say get to higher ground, I'm talking about you better elevate your thinking, your ways right now. You better go celibate. You better do some better shit. Any places that did some foul shit, Missouri, Arkansas too. Certain places that had power over certain individuals, and you failed to pay them back. You failed to give them back the shit that you took. Now God's taking it from you, and now the world is going to be able to see. They going to look, man, listen. Just know we in our perfect position. We got the higher ground when God told us to. When we seen that ocean starting to pull back. We seen that waves in a sense start to retract. See, when we seen certain blessings go away, we knew that that was the area that we ain't need to be at. We got the higher ground. Now that tsunami's coming around. These people trying to run as these waves tear their asses down. We on higher ground. Now they looking up, and the last thing that they see before they go under that water is us, and they shouldn't have never did that shit. Had they listened and not targeted you, then this is a mess that they wouldn't have been in. They knew they couldn't swim. They just had certain floaty devices on them. That was that practitioner trying to boost them up. That was their family paying for the fuckery shit that they was doing to us. That was certain people in power that they try to put in corrupt, man, I'm trying to tell you, they should have got the higher ground when God told their asses that the gig was up. When we seen those blessings retract, when we seen certain people started to change how they act, we knew that that was a land that we ain't need to be at. We got to higher ground. Now look at us now. We slowly from a safe location watching God come through and tear all that shit down. You already know. Now they gonna try to come to you asking you, can you possibly send a boat? You should have knew how to swim before you jumped in. You should have knew what you was doing. I'm trying to tell you. They laughed at you because you was close to God. Whole time, that's like you staying close to the life. You wanna, man, listen. They stupid. We was next to the lifeguard. They thought that we was stupid. We seen certain sharks in the water. We knew what they was doing. We tried to call out to them to move. They chose not to do what we asked them to. They chose to go with their crew to try to target us too. Now they crew is disappearing and they calling to you. I ain't about to come out there in unsafe waters to parlay with you people. You did, she did, he did too. All because y'all chose to come after certain chosen individuals. I'm trying to tell you, when God ain't sparing those karmic ass children either. Shouldn't have did that shit because he ain't tell you that they was your children. They ain't tell, man, listen. What you thought? You think God is going to sit there and let you keep targeting certain people that he put in positions to be there? You think God's going to keep having you sit there and send magic to certain positive divine individuals, have them to have to take time off their task to worry about your ass and get you handled? I told you, they certain little gnat energies. They not big enough to truly do something, but they annoy us as we doing certain things that God asks us to do. So if we got to take our time off our task to adhere to you, best believe I'm going to make sure that your ass is no longer here when I get through with you. They done. I'm trying to tell you, God is not about to play by his chosen ones. The more that we have to, they keep throwing all these speed bumps and speed bumps and speed bumps, thinking it was going to slow you down. Whole time you had to just, man, listen. You sat there and took your time. No matter what they try to throw in front of you, you still overcame. So therefore, again, no matter what type of speed bumps they sent your way, you still slowly but surely made it over those things without fucking your bumper up. You blessed, chosen ones. Now look at them. They call themselves trying to rush. They ain't see the signs when God told them to slow up. They call themselves trying to pass around you real fast. Didn't even realize why you had slowed down. That's why they asses now that had they crashed, they dumb. Crash ass dummies. Trying to tell you, you better get away from them toxic ass mothers, them toxic ass brothers, that best friend that was sleeping with your man because she knew how much you loved them. I'm trying to tell you, certain best friends that try to act like you ain't know what they was doing because they wanted to prove a point that wasn't truly your twin. Whole time they ain't realized what was connecting to them. Now they going through sitting there going through certain trials too, wishing that they could come back to you. But if they came back, you knew that they know that you was see-through and seen what they did. Now again, now they can't come to you. They can't get their medicine. They can't come to you. Now they going through withdrawal in a sense. I'm trying to tell you, and this withdrawal going to make them lose their life. It's impossible to win. They done. You heard me? Man, listen. You got shit. You don't got to do no drugs, chosen one. If you chose to smoke, okay, that's cool. But you can smoke based upon you got all your work done and that's what you chose to do. You not smoking to run away from certain demons inside of you. You beat them bitches up before you even hit that blunt with, man, listen. You're not the same as these individuals. They out there constantly drinking, smoking and popping, stroking and doing these things. They always steady plotting because these demons inside them, they don't know how to stop them because they sent them to you. Now these demons then got them. I'm trying to tell you, they dumb. When they sent those demons to you, they didn't realize that you was going to be able to communicate with these individuals. They ain't realized that the same demons that they conjured up had to adhere to you. Because if you got a piece of God in you, what do you think that these demons going to do? What they going to do is go back to the individual that sent them and tell them that, do you know who you sent me to? I'm trying to tell you. Chosen ones. They going to see that. They going to see Again, they gonna realize that what you was practicing, yeah, was the same thing that you was preaching. You ain't have to do magic because God made you magical and he gave you all the tools that you need to beat them. Now they feeling dumb because they looked flashy but surely didn't have the same pieces. They dumb-dumbed. You heard me? Man, listen. You understand me? They dumb. You did all of that and your ass still didn't win. You did all of that, and you put in that position that you prayed to have and see me in. Now again, as you take your last breath, you gonna realize that I, chosen ones, we was the test. Whole time they ain't realized that they was gonna see they demise as we see our uprise, all because they try to put certain magic on our pictures and try to mess up our eyes. You stupid. See, when we started to realize that this shit was an illusion, we didn't see certain shit clearly because we was wearing the glasses of people that didn't belong to. We was wearing their projections. We was listening to what they was saying about us, making us feel like we was neglected. They try to put illusions on you to confuse you. You was wearing the glasses of these individuals and was wondering why you had a headache. Wondering why you can't see straight. Wondering why when you started to walk, your legs felt a little wobbly. You starting to realize that those glasses that you had on wasn't your prescription from divine the whole time. It was some shit that they gave you. Now you took them off. You starting to see certain things clearly. Now you took them off. You starting to realize that those glasses ain't need to be near me. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You starting to realize that was they glasses, they illusions, they insecurities the whole time. They projections try to give you that prescription. Whole time now you starting to realize why you was feeling the way you was feeling. Got your ass from around them. You done caught some healing. Now you done had your come up as they having they ended. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. All you had to do is look and pay attention. God told you to slow down. There was a speed bump ahead. You listened. Now you slowly got over him. Now you coasting clear. Why they asses again? They starting to see that they ended is near. I told you. It's toe tag season. I done seen this. There's a certain karmic feminine. Matter of fact, we gonna get some signs on them. Virgos, I don't know what you've been doing. And it's just not one Virgo. It's been a group of them. There's Virgos. Y'all been out here being violent and violating people's energy, plotting. You got karma coming. You understand me? A Taurus, you chose to listen to certain karmic individuals. You catching that rap too, and unfortunately, it's going to be cast amongst you and your younger individuals. Karma's coming. Now let's talk. There's some lion-ass Leos too. You try to set up and sit there and get certain individuals to go after certain divine crew. You chose to go to certain practitioners to attempt to play with these individuals. You got karma coming, about to lose your life. All because your ass chose to be Mr. Can't Get Right. Your ass going down. There's some scheming ass Scorpios too. You chose to go from individual to individual, trying to cast certain illusions and provide diseases to these people. Your ass about to go down. Now there's a scamming ass Sagittarius too. She's amongst this group. I feel like it's a sister or a feminine energy that's connected to these people. Your ass about to go down. See, I'm trying to tell you, you don't realize that just like the Libra balance, guys about to scale and balance certain shit out, you going down. So let's say that. Let's say that you don't know what you was doing. Now you confused because you losing and you going to continue to. And when God got you in that headlock and you try to tap out to other individuals, you going to see that they dying. Now your ass is crying because you know that you next. You should have listened when God told you that you should have studied and properly prepared for this test. But instead, you chose to listen to some toxic shit because they told you that you can get certain things real quick. Now you try to end certain... Man, listen. There's certain toxic ass twin flames, some soiled ass soulmates that try to put love spells on you to keep you stuck in one place while they was up in the next karmic space trying to trade your place, trying to swap energy out. Now they truly a disgrace. Because you about to die. That's it. You about to die. You about to die. That's it. They could try to mess with you. It's not going to work. The message is out. You done. You did. Your ass need to cop out. That money you stole, if I was you, I'll return right now. Because if you don't know what's going to happen. You about to be done. You about to be dead, and you don't know when it's going to happen. Now you paranoid, just like you had the chosen ones paranoid when you was plotting on them. Sending certain magic, trying send illusions and demons to their friends and family and certain people that they was with. Try to have certain karmic men keep coming to them to try to keep them stuck. Try to send certain karmic women to them to try to set them up. Whole time you ain't realized that you was getting used by the divine the whole time to see the chosen ones uprise. You stupid. Es stupido. You done. And God's not done yet. They dying. Anybody that was doing it, if you did magic in any way, you about to lose it. Now, if you did money magic, you about to lose that. But if you did death spells, baby, you about to be in hell. If you did love spells, you going down too. Because what is love spells but like a date rape drug to these chosen individuals? You try to put something in their drink, try to put something in their energy, in a sense, to have them under some type of illusion to do and go along with what you wanted them to do. So therefore, you try to violate these individuals. What you think's about to happen to you? Huh? Oh, you dumb. You did love spells when you could have got that naturally if you connected to the person you was truly supposed to be with. You sat there and tried to put something in their drink and their energy to have power over them. Your ass done. You shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have did that. Who does that? You did magic? Love spells when you could just be love and then you'll see love. If you could just become love, then you would have get love. But you chose to try to stop in the... Man, you stupid. There's certain people that try to have chaos on you, cast certain illusions, had your children starting to act out in a sense. Now you wondering what you was supposed to do with them. It wasn't your children. It was them motherfuckers sending certain things to them. Now God's about to take out theirs. You shouldn't have did it. Who you think's gonna survive? A chosen one or a karmic one? Man, you about to see your demise. Even the chosen children, highly protected at all times. They may have had us scared, but we got to show them that there's nothing there. They protected the whole time. Now they children out here screaming and had certain cries, starting to have certain illnesses come through. All because they had a karmic, toxic ass mother for a parent or a fucked up father that was doing certain things to certain chosen individuals. God's not sparing y'all at all. God's not sparing you at all. God's not sparing you. You chose to do toxic things to chosen individuals. So therefore, you should know how this is going to go for you. Because these are all the things that you about to see that you was sending to other individuals. You done. And there's certain people that this ruffles their feathers. They feel a certain type of way. I don't want to listen to that. Those things don't apply to me. If this ain't your story, then sip your ass off then. Because honestly, half the time it's these karmics talking. You know that you about to see what's about to happen. No matter if you act scary or not, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones is never lacking. You done. That's it. That's why we kept giving them an opportunity to get right and repent. We kept trying to speak life into them, kept telling them to go to God, told them to go with them, but they went to certain practitioners to try to have them cast certain illusions over other individuals thinking that they was protected. You ain't know who you was casting to. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna see. Again, y'all karmic individuals, you should have practiced what you preach. You sat there and called chosen ones. You try to cast certain illusions, confusions, having people try to do certain things to chosen individuals, knowing it was certain things that you was doing, that your people only was dying based upon the things that you was doing and casting to them. You sent love, death spells to them, but that happened to your family and friends. And even certain karmic people, man, I'm trying to tell you. God is not sparing you. You can say what you want, But I tell you all the time, don't sit there and call your children your mini-me's. Because if you not right, then that karma they going to see. I'm trying to tell you. If those karmics then invested in their children and had them be karmics too, taught them certain magic and death spells and black magic and things to send to you, God's going to wipe their little asses out too and restart. I'm trying to tell you, they dumb. Now you done ruined lineages and lineages all because you chose not to be you. You done ruined lineages and lineages because you chose to be a hating ass, miserable individual. You chose to try to dim somebody's light instead of asking how yours could shut the shot. You stupid. You try to dim their light instead of asking how you could get your light to start the work. You had a shortage in your shit that they could have helped you with, but you chose not to do that work. What you think's gonna happen? God's not playing with you. God's not playing with you. That's why they seeing certain karmic events happen to these karmic ass individuals. That's why God cleared you out just in time so you ain't feel they demise. God cleared you out just in time because as they experience they demise, you having your uprise because you got the higher ground on time. You better see that. You heard me. You about to see. They was acting like they was the blueprint. Well, we about to see. Because if you talking about that you the true divine feminine, that you the true divine masculine, then your ass should be able to swim through these karma and consequences that's coming in, huh? If you truly like that, we gonna see. Because we gonna see if you gonna survive that same shit that you sent to me. We gonna see if you gonna survive and you gonna have your uprise. I doubt it because you starting to sink already. You dumb. See, we gotta get rid of all those weights so we floating, we good. We stayed close to the lifeguard. We played it so safe with divine. They sat there and kept all these unhealed child traumas on them. Now they sinking because they chose to still have those things bound to them. I'm trying to tell you, they should have listened when God was talking. We gonna see. See, they try to pay practitioners and people to try to kill you, not only energetically, spiritually, but physically too. And those plots that they made are now getting presented to you because they was getting investigated for some scam shit that these practitioners told them that was safe to do. They was scammed out of their success, paid these practitioners to sit there and try to cause certain mess for you. Now they still starting to see certain blessings and abundance come through. Now they wondering how they could produce too, but they can't produce because they ain't got that light like you. They dumb. You understand me? Thank you so much. 100,000. I appreciate you. I do, y'all. I do. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. They about to see. That's why God had you get far away from these individuals so that you couldn't witness and see, because you're going to feel sad about what they're going through, but know that that's God's wrath. So not for you to celebrate they endings, but you know that that's the ending to certain things that they was casting. You know that you vindicating certain lineages that they sent through and was sitting there plotting against you. You vindicating certain ancestors that couldn't do it before you. You vindicating certain lifetimes that you allowed these people to truly have access to you. You vindicating those lifetimes that they may have successfully took your life from you. That lifetime ain't this time. We gotta uprise. These motherfuckers see they demise. They thought it was the same shit. You ain't realized this time, this lifetime, God provided us that ark in a sense. We got on his ship. So we safe from these waters that you try to send our way while you again getting cast away to a darker, hotter place. Hell is hot. I'm trying to tell you. See, if I was you, I'd bury your aunt, your grandmother, and these toxic individuals. You better bury them with a cup of water because your motherfuckers gonna need it. You ain't going to no upper room because that shit that you was doing was deceiving. So I'm trying to tell you, they better, if I was them, you better bury yourself in some ice then, shorty. You gonna need it. You heard me? Nope. You better bury granny with that water then. Somebody gonna need it. You better hope that you can take it with them. I'm trying to tell you. Huh? It's hot down. I heard it's hot. I heard it's hot. No disrespect, but again, they try to plot on you the whole time. Y'all don't know the extent. They lit up, man, y'all do. They literally tried to take your life from you. They literally tried to take your children's life from them. They literally tried to cast and cause certain illusions. They literally volunteered their friends. Certain people that was, again, just part of their crew. They sacrificed in a sense when they attacked you. They knew what was going to happen to these individuals. Hell is hot. You better pack some water in that shit. And while you out here paying practitioners, I hope you got some money for your funeral out this, man. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. They was evil. They wanted somebody to violated you, wanted them to record it to make it so that they know that it's true. They wanted them to torture you. They wanted them to kidnap your children and have them missing too. They had all of these plots, chosen ones. They sent somebody to try to give you a disease that you wouldn't have got rid of, but you was celibate the whole time. They tried to put certain drugs in your substances that you had to try to have you sit there and have an overdose in a sense. So it's even you sipping wine. Say you sip wine. They try to drug you to have your demise. They try to poison you so that they can have they uprise. I ain't feeling sorry for these motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you, because y'all wasn't feeling sorry when y'all was doing that shit. And God told you when you was doing it that that's not what you needed to be doing. But you continue to do it thinking you was on your LL tip. Okay. So you was doing it and doing it. Thought you was doing it well. Okay, so as you doing it and doing it, now your ass realized that what you was doing was getting closer to hell. You done. Done. I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for those individuals that ain't know no better and chose to still be connected to you. Those individuals who ain't have enough confidence to ask you what the truth was or ask you why they was targeting you in the first place. I don't feel sorry for these evil motherfuckers because they took innocent people's life and they attempted to do the same to you, but you was protected the whole time. I don't feel sorry for you. Don't. Do not. Because nobody had to die if your ass wouldn't apply. I don't feel sorry for you. Because you could have had your uprise too, but you chose to try to take the uprise from another individual. Your ass about to be done. And unlike Casper, you can't be respawned. You done for good. When y'all don't realize when you close out these karmic cycles now, they'll never be able to come back in another lifetime. Not for you, not for anybody else. They permanently cast to hell. It's no more comebacks. These toxic ass twins, they'll never be able to connect. These soiled ass soulmates, they'll never be able to come back. These fraudulent ass family members that wasn't really your people, because family's not who you come from, it's often who you led to, because you only came back to this family to help them break through certain cycles that they was connected to. So you had to realize that these people ain't your people. You came through to help them while they try to hurt you. So when you realize that they wasn't going to learn their lesson, that you deserted these individuals, I'm trying to tell you, nope. Your mother, your sisters, your brother, your aunties. There's certain people you ain't realized that your parents was out here playing in magic too. Out here sat there and cost the life of certain family members that you had around you too. But they about to die. That's why they've been sick the whole time. Go to the doctors. The doctors can't realize what's going on inside. It's because that magic that they was sending. Now they, again, are dying and don't know how to have that ending. Now they pleading to God to take them out. And God's like, nah, you asked me to have a slow death for the chosen ones, so that's what you gonna see. See, everything that they asked for, that's what they about to see. See, they was cool with it when they thought it was you that was gonna receive it. See, they wanted death spells to work. Oh, they gonna work, but they didn't work on you. They end up working on those other individuals. I'm trying to tell you. Oh yeah, that you wanted that money to stop. Oh yeah, that money stopped, but not for that chosen ones. It just slowed up a little bit so that they wasn't given to the wrong ones. Now that they didn't removed you, that money's coming through. Now those people that cast those illusions on you can seem never to produce. They gonna have to work and work and work, and still that work's not gonna be good enough. Then I'm trying to tell you, they money is drying up. They try to pay people to play with you, and you didn't pay for your own death. You dumb, stupid, and confused. You shoulda knew better. Shoulda known better. There's certain karmics that was out here fraudulent. Now let's talk. Those who had a miscarriage, I'm not talking about you. When you know you a divine individual, God intentionally didn't have that baby come through because he would seen what you would have been bound to had you had produced again from those individuals you was with. So you could have one child with a masculine, then have a miscarriage by him. God had that miscarriage happen so you didn't re-sign a cycle with them. See, certain things happen for a reason. Now for them, they was miscarrying too. But they was miscarrying based upon they was sacrificing those children before they came through. That they sat there and used magic for those babies to be produced. So in a sense, they not having miscarriage, they committing murders. These motherfuckers is some murder. How many miscarriages do these karmics have to have before they considered a murderer and get held accountable for that shit? Oh, we gonna see. It's almost like that old Owl commercial, that Tootsie Pop. How many licks does it take to get the center up? Okay, well, we gonna get to the center of this shit. All those babies that you was putting up for that black magic that you was playing in. Okay, cool. How many you did? 2 by 2 by 2. Oh, you said you was pregnant had these many kids? Oh, why they ain't come through? Oh, because you went to the devil to have them produce and you thought you was gonna produce that evil now. Okay, cool. Trying to tell you, how many miscarriages do these karmics have to have before they considered murderers? How many? We're going to see. We're going to see. Because a tally mark has been placed against them energetically, spiritually. Okay. And those children that you put up are going to be the ones that's in those stands. The same ones that get to call judgment on their ass. I'm trying to tell you. Huh? Oh, why? Again, chosen ones, you don't take this pertaining to you because those babies didn't come through because those people you was connected to was not your true divine boo. God was like, nah. Matter of fact, I'm going to take so-and-so back. And as soon as you connect with your true divine, they going to come right through that shit. I'm trying to tell you. You was about to re-sign that lease with that karmic-ass individual. God was like, shh, please, come with me. And you can go back to your mother and you can go back to your father as soon as they get far, far away from that toxic ass lover. And you did. And you did. Now guess what's about to happen? Them children's about to come through you. Stop talking about you this age, that age shit don't matter when it comes to you. Now I ain't talking about on that R. Kelly shit. That's something else. You know not to play like that. I'm talking about that age shit don't matter to you because you a young individual at heart. You loving at heart. So therefore, I don't care if you 35, you 45, you 55. If you want that true divine child to come through, God's going to have you have the ability to produce that baby through you. You heard me. Trying to tell you. You out here trying to put a time limit on your stuff. But you good, chosen ones. You going to see. Again. You gonna have your uprise, they having a demise. Stop putting a time limit on your blessings to come in. Because all your blessings don't got no time limit because you permanently connected to them. So as long as you doing what God asked you to do, they gonna come through to you too. Stop acting like that. Chosen ones will live for 1,000,000 years if we put our mind to it. You heard me. We stay young-hearted at all times as long as you really believe it. And man, listen. Chosen ones, happiness and love is a solution. That's how you're going to be able to continue to be producing. You done seen people that's 300, you done seen people that's 100 years old still walking around like everything's golden. I'm trying to tell you, you could. You heard me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now they out here again, aging in puppy years because they not right within. You miserable. You got that old ass soul. When I say old ass soul, I ain't talking about the same as the chosen ones because that old ass soul for us is gold. I'm talking about they got that miserable ass shit. Think of Rapunzel in a sense, that woman who stole that innocent child from that abundant family and was using their energy in order to still stay young. Soon as you cut that cord, which is the same equivalent to Rapunzel's hair, then you seen what had happened. She died. Then Rapunzel had her uprise and went back to those people that she truly was supposed to be with. See, if you're not familiar with the story Rapunzel, right? There was an evil stepmother who stole this child because she had this golden hair, which was like her golden light. So I don't want you to think too much of the hair. I want you to think of something that you have within you, that energy. That's rare, right? So therefore, anybody who came across this golden child, they had all of this young lives and looked refreshed and abundance and all of these things came in. I want you to realize that some of these toxic family members that you was connected with, as well as certain partnerships, was getting power off of you. You was the golden child in a sense, Rapunzel. You was their view. They stole you from possible partners that you was supposed to produce with. They cast certain illusions to keep you in confusion. When you was asking questions like where I come from, they didn't want to answer truthfully. They told you to stop asking. When you was asking certain things about them and why y'all seem to be lacking and why they always seem to come together after they touch your shit. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you ain't gonna realize that certain people that you was around, that you was stolen from the divine in the sense they attempted to hold you down. Now you starting to see clearly that you not they child, that you the child of God, that you just sitting there living with them. You starting to realize that again, you had certain abundance within, certain things that they was sitting there winning from because they was touching that shit. I'm trying to tell you. But what came through? Somebody else, a chosen one in a sense, a savior, her partner, her divine boo, who didn't take no shit and chose to tell that truth, chose to come through and cut that cord from that toxic ass individual. And what happened to Rapunzel? She got free while that person lost her life trying to play with her. I'm trying to tell you. These individuals call themselves trying to use your light to keep on going, try to use your gold inner wealth because you keep growing. Then you cut that cord and they lost their life. Now you starting to see your light was how they even had a life. They done. You heard me. Cut that cord, chosen one. That's it. Cut that cord. Again, they gonna see. You gonna realize that that never was your people, that they was some toxic ass energies. You gonna realize it. You better than that. You gonna see, chosen one. The storms you see, these storms, you gonna be smiling because you know that rain is gonna have your produce getting watered, your flowers start blooming. That rain for them, they know that that doom is coming in. I'm trying to tell you. See, when you see that wind whipping up, you happy because you know them weeds is getting pulled up too. See, you know that it's not going to alter your fruit because that fruit is deep rooted. See, I'm trying to tell you, them blessings is deep rooted within you. See, unlike you, those individuals going to see wind too, but that wind is going to lift those veils and have the truth get revealed about these individuals. That wind's going to show up and see how they was trying to stop your glow up the whole time. Again, if they know better, they better get right and give you everything that they try to take. Because I'm trying to tell you, they soon to meet their fate and they know it. They feel that death coming. They having dreams about it. They getting signs. They seeing police coming riding past their place. They know it's about that time. You going to jail or hell, baby girl. You going to jail or hell, baby boy. Actually, you going to get both. You're going to go to jail first and you're going to take your life. But that's what you thought that was going to happen to that chosen. You thought that you was going to cast illusions and have that chosen one take their life because you knew that you couldn't beat them. The only person that can beat a chosen one is that chosen one. Not a different chosen one. Not another chosen one. And damn sure not a karmic. So they tried to cast illusions on you to have you take your life from you because they knew that they couldn't stop you. Only you could stop you. So now they getting a wish. But the wish is not about you. It's about them. That somebody going to take their life, but it's not you. That it's them. They go into jail and now. You're going to be booked for a little bit in that cell when those demons beat your ass. You're not going to be doing well. You're not going to have enough strength to go within. Then you're going to take your life. But that's what you wanted against the chosen. You done. All they wishes is coming true. What you wanted is going to happen, but not against those individuals that you thought it was going to happen to. You done, dummy. You done. So that's it. Chosen ones, we gotta get up out of here, okay? I gotta get up out of here. I do got a few readings to do. Before you get up off of here, please remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You got to be ready to receive it. The link's in my bio. It's a couple rows down only because the courses are now available. Again, virtual classes. We got one for how to break out of karmic cycles. We got one for the self-love and get illusions off of you. We got one for pursuing your purpose. Multiple. And again, $25 just for the course class. And it's for an hour, chosen ones. So please select that as they last. As the tickets go, again, first come, first serve for as far as the slots for the class, all right? It's virtual, so you ain't got to worry about using gas. It's going to be from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. or wherever it is at in your location. I'm talking about Eastern Standard Time for mine, all right? It's an hour for $25. During this course, we're going to talk. I'm going to go through everything with you. And again, at that point in time, it's like a classroom setting, so you're going to be able to answer or ask questions too, all right? So again, links in my bio. I would grab them while they still available because I don't have a lot of room in the classes because I want to be able to speak to everybody. You understand, and answer questions pertaining to it too. Again, I got readings of all types in there as well. So make sure that you get connected to that, all right? So great things align. Again, we still got readings available, but you got to go ahead and the links in my bio. I love you so much. I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube. So please remember that, all right? I love you so much. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, baby, you know how to reach me. And thank you so much for y'all's likes. I appreciate that. I thank you for your gifts, y'all subscribes, all of that. I love you, all right? Y'all continue to be great. Again, if you need me, you know how to reach me, baby. Be great.